Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joshua, the destination for Saints fans and sports fans around the world. Whether you're a diehard Saints fan like myself, or you really love football, you love sports, I got your latest update, discussion, debates, and analysis right here. Saints and Jaguars game just ended, and man, today that was a really entertaining preseason game. I mean, it didn't even feel like a preseason game. It really felt like a regular season game. Like it was entertainment. The intensity was high. Today was a really good day for Saints football. Let's start off with Tyler Shuck. His overall performance, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. He played pretty good. He had some things he could work on. That first drive really halted him. The bad footwork and the pressure from the offensive line, allowing pressure, and he throwing the little duck balls to Cesar Ruiz. I mean, that didn't look too good for him. But overall, I feel like he had a 6.5 out of 10 kind of day. He had a beautiful pass on an overall to Trayton Welch for like 20 yards. That was a beautiful ball. The linebacker had his back turned. It was a great recognition for him, realizing that the linebacker had his back turned to him and he could fit that ball into that window. That was a really good pass by Tyler Shuck. His best drive came when he went 5 for 6. He could have went 6 for 6, but Chris Olave dropped the pass on the comeback, so it halted the drive and they had to settle for a field goal. But overall, I just think Tyler Shuck played okay. Even beyond that drive, he still went like 7 for 9. He went, 7 for 9, 8 for 10. So it wasn't too bad, but just overall, I just seen too many mistakes by him. Not handling the pressure, not recognizing the blitz, not shifting the protection. So it's just small things that I think Tyler Shuck needs to work on. So with that, I give him a 6.5 out of 10. Moving on to Kendre Miller, I feel like he played a pretty okay game. He had an 11-yard carry, which was called back for a holding call on the center. He also showed good vision on the cutback, but again, they couldn't get a push up front with the offensive line, so he only gained like 3 yards on that. And then another thing he was just making plays. He was making guys miss. He was breaking arm tackles, and he was running violent. He was running with a sense of urgency, and that's what I wanted to see from Kendre Miller. And also in pass protection, he was also pretty good in pass protection. That's what I wanted to see from Kendre Miller. If you ask me, I feel like he has ultimately kind of locked up that backup running back role for Alvin Kamara with this game and also throughout training camp. So I could honestly put that to rest, like mentally. I ain't got to worry about that. I pretty much know who our backup running back is, and it's Kendre Miller. Now, moving on to the defensive side of the ball for the first team, I got Isaiah Foskey. Look, man, you got to start today. It has to be his last. I mean, this has to be his last game. I mean, I don't see the Saints letting him back into the facility tomorrow. He needs to be cut at 7 a.m. on Monday. He was non-existent in pass rush. I mean, horrible in the run game. He missed tackles. I mean, he looked defeated. I mean, it was one play I seen of Isaiah Foskey, and he was trying to get a pass rush, and he was just at a standstill. And it looked like he just gave up. I mean, he knew he wasn't going to get no pressure on that play. And it's so sad because he's a former 40th pick overall in the second round. And it's just like, bro, you haven't shown us anything in 3 years, and you come out today and you do this. I mean, he was in the game for cardio. That's it. Isaiah Foskey, you need to figure it out. But sad to say that you might not be figuring it out with this team this week. Now, moving on to Danny Stutsman, I feel like Danny played okay today. He didn't play too good. He didn't play too bad. It was just some things I feel like he could work on, specifically that hook to curl zone. It's just like in coverage, Danny Stutsman was just out of position too many times. And hopefully, if he could figure that out, honestly, he'll be all right, man. He played pretty good today. Well, okay. He had great pursuit on the ball carrier. He was getting his nose into the backfield. He was getting nice tackles. He looks very fast. Also, he's sideline to sideline. So, Danny Stutsman, I mean, look, figure it out in coverage and you'll be all right, literally. The last thing I'm going to say about this defense, bro, is they really need to figure this out. And excuse my language, I'm going to bleep it out, but they need to figure this out because this run defense is horrible. I know it's a second unit and a third unit, but it's bad. They got gashed all day. They ain't getting no pressure. We relying on y'all to be that backup unit. And if y'all can't figure it out and somebody go down that first unit, it's gonna be hell. They have to figure this out. But I don't want to talk about any of that. Spencer Rattler took this team on a 9-play drive for 82 yards on the last possible drive of the game to tie the game up. And then not only does he tie the game up, he takes it in himself for a 2-point conversion. After facing adversity with throwing an interception, being down by 8 points. You just stalled out on your previous drive to go down and possibly tie the game up again. You come back and you show resilience. You show grit in the face of adversity, and you go down and you lead this team to a game time touchdown. Beautiful. A beautiful ball to what I think that was Dante Pettis on another seven route, which is a corner route. Beautiful. Spencer Rattler is a starting quarterback. I'm done. He's a starting quarterback heading into week 1. It's over.